Hello, my name is Jeff Olson, and I'm the author of the SHTF-Art-of-War. I published that book about a year ago as a Kindle download only, but now the SHTF-Art-of-War is finally out in print, so you can get a physical copy of that book. You can now have your electromagnetic pulse-resistant copy for your survival library or bug-out bag. I wrote this book for the procrastinator who has ADHD. We're all procrastinators to some extent, some of us more than others, myself included. But when the stuff hits the fan, it's going to be too late to get ready. Listen, I like trendy apocalyptic stories as much as the next guy. I read a lot. I got turned on to survival fiction while I was in the Air Force in the late 80s. Back then I read such books as James Axler's Deathland series and William Johnston's Out of the Ashes. Those are two old school authors I highly recommend you read. Today I think the apocalyptic literary market is flooded with stories of a survivor trying to get home after an EMP or some other flavor of the month disaster. But when a major disaster hits that causes the grid to go down and changes the world we live in overnight, we're not going to have time to read a book filled with character plots just to glean all the survival information. That's why I designed my book, The SHTF-Art-of-War, to be a quick, immediate action manual that's stripped down to quickly deliver the reader information on immediate topics such as how the criminal element will conduct their raid and tear. It covers how to pick a winning survival team to join, how to prepare for a stay at a FEMA camp. Yes, I said how to prepare to stay at a FEMA camp. Also what to expect in a 100-mile traffic jam and what it takes to be a post-apocalyptic scavenger. It also provides a list of post-collapse professions that will ensure you're essential to a grid-down community, plus a whole lot more. Even with advanced warning of an impending winter storm or hurricane, the news routinely shows people running last minute to the stores for basic supplies. We humans, for the most part, are unprepared, reactionary creatures, and store shelves don't hold enough supplies for everyone. When people suddenly need life-saving knowledge on survival and warfare, they're going to be desperately scrambling for that information. My book covers those controversial real-world subjects you never think about unless you live in a war zone or an underdeveloped country. It pushes your mind into an uncomfortable way of thinking. As the old saying goes, no pain, no gain. The SHTF-Art-of-War is available still as a Kindle download, but it's also in its EMP-resistant physical book form. You can get them both at Amazon.com. I'll leave a link in the description box. I also have a bunch of free information and further insight into my book at www.shtfartofwar.com. That link to that website will also be in the description box. Thanks for your time, and enjoy the day.